And so we're really coming to an end. And as I think about 6 years here at Bethel, a few things, are still there in my mind. There's the Sunday that I first came to visit, and this was a few weeks before I was introduced as an associate pastor. I just came in for a visit. I came in with a pair of jeans and t-shirt. Probably had 3 or 4 days beard growth on my face, and just wanted to see how the church would welcome an outsider, as I was at that point. And it was good. It was an important Sunday for me to see, and I hadn't said yes yet. I think the next day or the days following, I had said yes to the invitation to come. Other things that I will remember is getting into the building. The parking lot was on this side, and the only entrance into the building from the parking lot, from the parking lot, was into the pastor's office. So that wasn't the way to get in, and so it was a bit of a mystery. That was a challenge. I remember seeing that carpet in what is now the fellowship hall, the old sanctuary, I thought to myself, what am I getting into? That carpet. I don't really need to say too much about the carpet, because I think, we all probably have our opinions of that carpet. I remember having to shake off the rust after being away from church-based ministry for a couple of years, doing Youth Unlimited and doing Grenville Christian College, so doing private school-based ministry. There were some challenges in transitioning back into church ministry. So I remember some of those difficulties. But most of all, I think what I will remember, and what I will remember the most, and will think very fondly of as I move on from here, is the people. I remember having year-end lunches with the worship team, just to really have a chance for all of us to fellowship together, and because we were so used to being, on the platform and in music rehearsals and all the rest of that. And so I thought it was good for us to get together and just as friends, and not have to worry about setting up a worship list and getting the keys right and all the rest of that stuff. That was good. I remember worship team practices, which had its share of humor and its share of agitation, I'm sure, and share of discussions and all the rest of that with certain people on the various worship teams. Good times to be sure. I particularly remember those who served as young adult leaders, who I worked alongside, who served as sounding boards and offered suggestions, and maybe we should try this, maybe we should go in this direction or that direction. Really fond of those people. They're good friends, and they will remain as good friends. I remember the young adults. We've had 3 different groups, and these people are friends, care about them an awful lot, and these people genuinely love one another, and so can't forget them. Pastor Jerry and Isabel, my goodness, what a wonderful group of people to work with. They became very, very close friends. Jerry has a unique way of rebuking people like myself that occasionally need to be rebuked, and doesn't like confrontation, but he always used it as used the rebuke as a time of encouragement and a time of getting the feet back onto the proper path, if you will. Loved working with him, loved his humor in the office, loved the way he approached rebukes, and loved the way he encouraged. And he was a tremendous encouragement and a tremendous person of influence and a good role model to have. There's Travis and Suzette. Suzette in the office. The amount of work she puts in, incredible. Travis, we used to almost every week we would spend some time on Thursdays just fellowshipping and asking questions and really having almost a Bible study with each other, and that was good, and I won't forget that. The church board, tremendous people, they love Jesus, and they love this church, and they really want to see this church grow. And then finally, the congregation. You guys are family. I love you so much. This church will always be home, and definitely going to miss you. It's been a tremendous 6 years. Love you guys so much. Love you guys so much. Thanks. Thanks for the memories. Thanks for the freedom that you've given me. Thanks for the grace and love that you show.